I've been on YouTube for 4 years. So, I thought it would be useful and also fun to see how far I've got, what did I do wrong, what did I do right, how can I improve, and where I want to take my channel in the future. Before we start, just a small disclaimer. I am aware that 4 years is enough for some people to make YouTube their primary income source. Compared to that, my channel, with some 800-ish subscriber, seems pathetic. However, YouTube was always a hobby for me, and while I have gone a long way and improved a lot, I have never taken it that seriously, and it shows. I can divide the lifetime of my channel into 3 different phases, and I guess it is not a surprise to anyone that these phases also coincide with certain periods of my life. Phase 1 took place between the 9th of October of 2020 and the 10th of April of 2021, and it includes 17 videos. Most of these videos are speed level art videos, but there are some related to game development in other ways, such as 2 postmortem videos and a tutorial-like video about the types of reflections available in Unity HDRP. To better understand this phase, we need to take a look at what I was going through in life. I am a mechanical engineer and I am actively working since 2018. By 2020, I began losing my interest in my job, and the COVID lockdown just made it much worse. At the beginning of 2020, I started to attend a game development weekend school, and as the end of the year approached, I decided to try my luck as a game developer, so I left my engineering job and started to spend much more time on making small games to gain experience so that I could land a job. The YouTube channel was an extension to that. I simply wanted to document my work and have a sort of online portfolio that I can send along with my application. I finally got a game development job in February of 2021, and soon after I stopped uploading to the channel. I had my game dev job after all, why bother? Phase 2 starts from the 20th of March 2022 and ends on the 19th of September 2023, and it contains 14 videos. It is a mixed bag containing environment art, tutorial videos, cinematics, and some which I could not really identify, maybe we can call them news or opinions, such as the one in which I talk about a Unity asset called Broccoli Tree Creator. My game development job was not paying enough to support me financially, and it became more and more obvious as the end of 2021 approached. I tried to apply for other game developer jobs here in Hungary, but I was not lucky and/or not good enough, so I had to accept the hard truth and go back to engineering at the beginning of 2022. To ease the pain, I soon began to upload to the channel once more. The first few videos were similar to Phase 1 content, but later my focus shifted towards tutorials. There are tons of tutorials on YouTube already, however, I felt I could provide something valuable. In the background, I also started working on a larger project, and my main aim was to start a devlog series about it, but in the autumn of 2023, Unity introduced the runtime fee, and with this, Phase 2 of my channel has ended since I did not want to use Unity anymore after that. Phase 3 began on the 19th of February 2024 and it is still ongoing. So far it includes 12 videos, 8 of which are about the 2024 Hungarian One Game a Month Game Jam series, or HEY 2024 for short. After Unity introduced the runtime fee, I decided to learn the Unreal Engine properly, and this Game Jam series came just at the right time for that. It provides me with deadlines, game themes, and it felt natural to document this journey on my channel. 2 of the remaining 4 videos are news-like videos, and the other 2 are long-form game reviews, something I have been wanting to do for a while. As it is obvious from starting and ending dates, there were multi-month long periods between the phases during which I have not uploaded anything. I personally do not regret this, however, it is obviously a bad strategy if you plan on taking YouTube seriously. Now let us look at the view numbers in each phase. For a long time, my most watched video from Phase 1 was this one, in which I showed what I have achieved during my first year in game development. By most viewed, I mean it got around 300 views relatively fast. The rest of the videos from this era got views between 100 and 200. There is only one outlier, the one about the reflections in Unity. It is currently above 1000 views, but that is because I updated the thumbnail sometime during Phase 2 and the result speaks for itself. In Phase 2, my view results charts are all over the place. We see values from 150 to more than 70,000, but the average is around 1,000 views per video. In phase 3, my averages are around 500 views, but there are a couple of videos below 100 and quite a few of them are above 1,000. Now, this phase-based grouping does not reveal much, of course, so let us order the videos based on views and see what we get. I have 12 videos with views above 1,000 and 2 videos with views above 10,000, so let us focus on these two first. Both of these videos are tutorial videos and in my opinion they became successful because of the value they provide, but of course one cannot look past the titles and or the thumbnails. The Unity cinematic tutorial is my best performing video by far, and the title and thumbnail also played a role in this. The title describes very well what the video is about, and of course the video itself is short and is laser focused on the topic at hand. The second video has a beautiful thumbnail and a rather generic title, however this video came at the right time just after Unity introduced the HDRP water system, so it was an early bird tutorial, therefore many people found it. These two videos come from phase 2, by the way. The third and fourth highest viewed videos are the long-form game reviews. It is not that surprising, long-form game reviews tend to work well on YouTube. However, because this channel is about game development, I could not pick just any game. I needed to analyze those that can provide unique lessons about game development, and I also made an emphasis on my videos to get this knowledge across. I do not know if this approach helps or hinders my long-form game review videos, however, I am satisfied with it for now, and the audience also seem to like it. My fifth most viewed video is also a tutorial. Similar to the 5-minute Unity cinematic video, this one also has a good title and it is highly focused on one specific topic. The rest of the videos in the 1,000 view club are either tutorials or fall into the news/opinions category. We can see that these types of videos do quite well initially, however, once they become irrelevant, their views just stop. On the contrary, tutorial videos, while starting out slower, keep getting views even to this day. If we take a look at the videos below 1,000 views, we see a mixed bag with no clear hierarchy. The only conclusion I could deduce was that the videos with clickbaity titles and or thumbnails seem to do better regardless of the topic of the video. As a general rule, we can tell that those videos did best that provided the most value to the viewer one way or another. In my channel's case, these value generating videos can be divided into 3 groups. The first group contains those tutorials that are short and highly focused on one specific topic or focus on a brand new engine feature. The second group is the long-form game review videos, which in my case is an interesting mix of entertainment and learning. The third group are the news/opinions. It is clear by the view numbers that these types of videos do provide value, however, as the news become outdated, the interest in these videos also decreases sharply. Because of this, these videos are clearly not evergreen, and while I do not see a problem with making one from time to time, I would not want to focus on these. So, now that we analyze my previous 4 years, there is only one question remaining. Where will I go from here? Thanks to my Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone game retrospective video, I have recently achieved the requirements for the lower tier of monetization, and with more than 800 subscribers, full monetization seems like an achievable goal, so I will be aiming for that. Based on the previously shown data, it is evident that for that to happen, I will need to provide value, which in my case comes from focused tutorials and long-form game reviews. The latter seems to be very popular, there is a clear demand for it, and I also enjoy making them, so definitely more will come. However, these game reviews take a long time to make, so I cannot rely solely on them as a content for the future. Good tutorials are also clearly on high demand, but unfortunately I still do not feel 100% confident to make tutorials about Unreal Engine. Making Unity tutorials is not entirely out of the question. Unity made a couple of developer-friendly decisions in the previous year, which gives me hope and an incentive to try Unity 6 out when it arrives. However, I do not have the time to focus on 2 engines simultaneously, and my current focus is Unreal. Regarding the Hey 2024 Game Jam series videos, they are clearly not that popular, however, there is not much left from 2024 and I want to finish the series properly, so I will create games for the remaining month and I will make videos about them. I think that these types of videos have huge potential if done properly, but I am clearly not there yet, and for 2025 I do not plan on participating a year-long game jam series, I would rather focus on a larger solo project. Of course, a larger solo project also has content potential in the form of devlogs, which is something I am planning to do. Since a solo project would definitely involve challenges which I need to solve, there is also a potential for tutorials related to that. I also want to make some new environment art projects, because that is something I love doing. However, based on the view numbers, these do not seem to be that popular, so I will either need to accept that or modify the formula to make it more interesting to watch. And this concludes this analysis and my future plans. I am really excited about the next year. I cannot promise that I will always make interesting content, but I will definitely try. I sincerely thank all of you for watching my content in the past 4 years, and I really hope my content will be good enough for the next 4 years to come. I hope that you have found this video interesting and useful. See you in the next one. Bye!